Okay, hold on. Is that a better? Oh, I guess it just looks kind of weird to me. Perspective, I guess. But it's coming back to haunt me. That sucks. Don't get COVID. Absolutely do not get COVID. If you don't get COVID, you'll be fine, like a fine wine. I can guarantee you. It's not the best thing to have. The last stage is losing your lungs to constant coughing for the rest of their life. I don't know, but it's a whooping cough. It's whooping my ass. That's what it is. So got my shipping all done. Yeah. I don't know. It's like one of the worst things I ever had. It's the worst kind of cold. A lot of people say, "Oh, it's like the flu." Well, not really. I guess there's some symptoms of the flu, and there's some symptoms of the cold. Most symptoms from like a cold. So that's what you're gonna get. But yeah, I gotta test my brake here. This is my air. How much air I have in my air tank, and this over here is how much pounds of pressure I'm putting down on it. And then what you got to do is you got to wait a minute while you're pressing down the brake, and if the air is building, then your air is good. The thing with this truck though, it takes a very long time to warm up. Lately it's been a very hard time to warm up. During this time when it's like 28 degrees out in the morning, it likes to take its sweet time. All the hoses are frozen and everything, so this is like a part of my morning routine. Usually it takes only 10 minutes to get going, but you know, I've already spent almost half an hour, over 20 minutes now, just getting warmed up. Because if I back up, while my air hoses are frozen, my truck is gonna seize up and my transmission's not gonna let me go. I'm gonna press on the accelerator, and then it won't do anything. I won't go anywhere. Anyway, I don't need my seatbelt just yet. Can't really see anything because it's dark as shit, but you know, the dead of winter and all that. And then I'm gonna have to avoid Colton's truck because his trailer likes to get in my way, my parking spot all the time. So let's see here. Come on. He likes to park right next to me. Make sure that I am happy. Oh, come on. I turned it way too fucking bad right there. Go. I feel like the tires are glued. Well, this is gonna be tight as hell. Thanks, Colton. I love you, man. Thank you so much, dude. Such a good guy. Come on, let's go. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna have to see if I can get a different spot, because this spot in the corner is such a huge pain in the ass. It's such a huge pain in the ass. God. I've been dealing with this for months, but you know, when you think about it, it's really a huge pain in the dick. Come on, dude. I don't know what is going on. I checked all my tires and shit, but it feels like I'm freaking glued to the freaking ground. Come on, dude. God damn, dude. I don't really complain about this job. I love it a lot, but some things, it's the small things. It's the small things that really get me. Okay, making sure I got that. Okay. But man, I don't know. I'm so glad that I didn't do OTR, over the road. I don't know if I would be able to do that. It's just, I want to be able to have a place of housing. So, all right, I think we're good. Turn off my back spotlights. All right, here we go. Now we're on the road again, up to freaking Tumwater, Washington. Olympia, basically, just a little bit before Olympia, just town of Olympia. But all right, finally. Oh my God, that was an ordeal. Holy hell! Lowered my seat a little bit. Put on my seatbelt. Got my jake brake on, so I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. Hoppity hop. So I've been driving for about, for this company at least, for, I don't know. Let's see. May of this year would be a year. And then yeah, it should be about a year by May. But it's been a good company, and I'm gonna stay a lot longer. They're gonna, I talked to my boss yesterday, and he said that I'm going to basically be trained in a logging shovel. So, hey, there's Colton. Good morning, Colton. Hello. I should just flip him off next time. You're like, fucker, parked in my way. Oh, just kidding. He's a good guy. He's a great guy. I like him. He trained me in one of these. When I first started this company, I trained in one of these. It's an automatic truck. I mean, I prefer manual, 13 speed, but I mean, this position became open because they needed someone on this truck 5 days a week. And I decided I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take on this role. Holy shit, dude. I gotta wait for this car. I'm sorry. Any day, guy. Any day. One thing about being a truck driver, you're held liable for everything on the road. Hello, good morning. I don't want to talk to you. Turn you off. I don't need to see you right now. But you're held liable for everything. Even if it's not your fault, you're responsible. So just be aware of that. The logging industry, we need more log truck drivers in this world. We're really short staffed on, it's not just this company, but everywhere. Oh shit. All right, I had to put down my drop axles. But yeah, it's good paying work. You can make anywhere between most jobs, I would say 60,000 would be like a minimal for some trucking jobs, and then it goes up from there. So you can go up all the way to about, oh man, depends what you do. If you do heavy haul, you can make millions. I'm not joking. And all you do is drive from point A to point B. I mean, what else can you do? I mean, I feel like jobs that, you know, less you do, the more you get paid. I don't know why the society made it that way, but it's just that way, you know. So I don't know, man. It's a crazy world, dude. I get paid more doing this than I would have worked at Hampton Lumber, you know. I'm getting paid a hell of a lot more than Hampton Lumber, and I'm happy with that. So I don't know, getting your CDL, once you get your CDL, you can go anywhere in there on earth to work. I'm serious. CDL is like your visa pass, your work visa to work anywhere in the world. I'm thinking about, though, going up to Alaska and becoming an Alaskan truck driver, because those guys make hella bank. My boss when I worked for the Grand Canyon National Park, he was an ice road trucker. He was, you know, he was kind of a crude guy, but, you know, I wouldn't say crude, but he had a very interesting sense of humor, to say the least. But he was a good guy nonetheless. But he got me to thinking about being a truck driver and all that stuff. And I was a truck driver there, but it was a box truck and it didn't really count like this. So I don't know, get your CDL, go to the trucking school. There's a lot of trucking schools everywhere. If you're not employed right now, you're in the best position, because you can get government finance help. You can get a government grant, basically, to essentially it will pay for your schooling, including your tests. That includes permit tests, as well as your CDL test eventually after when you graduate. And then when you graduate, you can take your CDL and you're the boss of your own ship. You can go anywhere, practically anywhere. Go to Australia, you can go to the UK, you can go anywhere in Europe, anywhere in the world, and you can take your CDL with you and that experience. I mean, maybe you should have experience in the United States before you go over, but I mean, I'd probably prefer. But yeah, it's basically once you have your CDL, you have a work visa to go anywhere. Granted, you know, all you have to do really is just pass the test. I passed on the first try because it's kind of in my blood, you know. I don't know. My grandfather's been doing this when he was alive. My dad's been doing this his whole life. He's about to retire next year. I'm third generation lawn truck driver, and it just comes naturally to me. And I just learned this in under 2 weeks, this job alone. And if you're gonna go to trucking school, just so you know, they're not gonna teach you anything about certain jobs, truck driving jobs. They're going to only teach you how to pass the CDL test. Make sure you get into a manual truck. Make sure the school provides a manual truck. Some big companies like Swift or Knight Transportation, I don't know, some companies that require training, they have their own training schools set up. They're gonna have automatic, and you're gonna have that automatic restriction on your license. See if they have a manual truck to see if you can take your test in that, because if you have an automatic restriction, you can only drive automatic trucks. So it's just that easy. It's just that simple, you know. So man, I need to get a better camera. This setup I have, so it's a big clunky camera I have. It's my phone, essentially. And I bought this thing, this headstand thing, whatever. You put it over your head and you put your phone on it, and then you start filming with your phone. That's it, you know. And then it just feels heavy, because my phone weighs about a pound at least. It feels like a pound. It's a pretty fucking heavy phone. I really I need to get a better setup. This hurts my forehead. So let's see. I think I went over everything regarding like getting into school and everything. But usually some trucking schools cost about $5,000, roughly, give or take, depends on everything. This January this year, FMCSA came out with a new law that you can no longer ride with Uncle Bob or your father or whatever, because once you get your permit, you're gonna have to go to a registered trucking school, and you can no longer ride with somebody and drive with them, if that makes sense. So it's like getting your driver's permit, and you can drive you can drive someone around who has a full driver's license. You can no longer do that. You have to go to a registered school now. So they changed it a lot. Even though they're thinking about allowing teenagers to drive semi-truck now. So that's kind of contradicting in a way, because teenagers aren't really the best when it comes to decision making. Not to mock teenagers in general, but I was a teenager at one point, and trust me, decisions aren't permanent, and my decisions weren't always the best, because I was a teenager and I was naive. I was young, you know? And so I don't understand what FMCS is doing, but Federal Motor really needs, I don't know what they're doing, man. I have no idea. It's almost hypocrisy, kind of, because yet, you know, you can't ride with somebody because you got to be 21 and older to have a CDL, and now allowing teenagers to just come aboard. You know, people CDLs that are 21 and over, or CLP, a commercial learner's permit. Now they're just allowing teenagers to do it. Like that's so stupid. Teenagers who have to make life or death decisions, because in this industry you can die. Logging especially, you can have a log roll onto you any day. You just got to be real careful. You got to be real aware of what your surroundings are. You know, it's a very dangerous kind of job. So what the hell? Okay, car's just freaking all right. But yeah, it's a lifestyle too. So jiggly. All right, come on. Gotta pick up speed, because around this speed, for some reason, the axle likes to shake my truck. So I don't know what's wrong. I'm trying to get shop to do it, but the shop guy hates truck drivers, so you can't really communicate with them. Shit, what else? I had a lot of ideas for this vlog. In the morning I was gonna do my whole routine, but I mean, my coworker showed up and he's just like, nah, man. I'm like, okay, well, all right. Now I guess Monday we'll have to try again. But I want to do more. I'm going to show more about this stuff. And I think this job is perfect for anybody starting. Good luck trying to get a local job, though. Some companies require some experience of OTR, but I got in because I have a bit of a background. in this kind of stuff. I was with my dad, you know, so you know, I just kind of came naturally to me, like I told you. So I don't know, I think that's all I gotta really say in this video. It's been going on long enough, and hopefully in the morning on the next vlog you're gonna see probably the same day, just a different video, when I you know, think of something else to talk about. So I'll see you guys in the next video. It's been good talking to y'all. It's good to be back vlogging again. Hopefully with this vlog you can learn a lot from it. I'm gonna try my best, the hardest, to get the word out and get more people to this industry. You can make good money. Great money is just sitting around waiting for you. Fill your bank, fill your pockets. I honestly, personally, I don't value money as much as most people do. I use money as a commodity and a tool, an essential way to get things, what I need for necessity of living. And that's the way it is, and that's how it should be. Money should not be able to drive someone to certain points of their life. Like, be happy for what you have, be happy for what you're going towards, set your goals straight, short-term goals that lead to your long-term goals, anything that can make you happy. That's what life should be about. And that's what I've learned the past year or so. Just gotta take it one step at a time. Baby steps, you know, just do it. All right, guys, I'm gone way long enough. I've been ranting along. So I'll talk to you guys around later, and thank you for watching. Please leave a dislike and unsubscribe today. And if you like the stuff, we'll then do the opposite of what I just said. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Have a good one.